The doomsday clock has hit 12. Where does Juan Soto go? Juan Soto watch. This has gone in so many different ways that as a Mets fan, I don't even know what to think. I want a solution already. I want to see him go somewhere. Very confident that he's going to sign with the Mets. But should we believe all the hype that's out there, Silent Assassin? We've heard the Red Sox. We've heard the Blue Jays are a dark horse to offer him the most money. We've heard the Yankees are going to go up there and offer him $700 million because they're the incumbent and they're very, very confident that he's going to come back. You got the Dodgers out there looming with their deferred bullshit. What do you believe? As a Mets fan, what do you believe?
It's still from day one. I always thought it was going to be between Mets and Yankees. I still think that the Mets are going to be the one just because of money-wise. I don't think that the Yankees are going to give him the top dollar because we have Steve Cohen. Even if he truly wants to stay, I think Juan Soto is going to go for the money. So, all like the concerns with the Red Sox that came out like the last week or two.
With the Mick?
Yeah, I'm not too concerned or worried about that. I never really was, but we'll see. But we'll see him potentially sign within the next couple days. So
yeah,
hopefully it'll come to an end.
This dude, the Mick, is so crazy because I obviously I'm not following the guy, but there's been such a influx of Juan Soto madness on social media that if you just mention his name, people come flocking like roaches or ants or whatever you want to call it, right? This guy is such a fucking charlatan that you have to call it out. He has stood on a lie and he said that it's not hard to figure out things or find out information or get information. I'm sorry. So you are more locked in than Jeff Passan. You are more locked in than Ken Rosenthal. You're more locked in than all of these other Major League Baseball insiders. It's not hard to get information. Who the fuck is this guy? And the fact that he refuses to take ownership for this. He continues to stand on the bullshit. Oh, the Red Sox, they got a deal in place. The stockholders are just waiting for another move. Really? Really? So if that were the case, why is John Henry begging for a last-ditch meeting with Juan Soto? It's just what we're just popping circumstance. If you had a deal in place and everything was fine, wouldn't you keep quiet?
I don't want to spread any more dollars out
Yeah.
there. I want to keep it.
Why would I say anything? Why would I leak anything out there? Why would I allow Scott Boras to leak anything out there? You should see that his impressions for his podcast have gone up like 500%. And people, and we've said this before for different reasons and different situations, is that we are the dumbest country on planet Earth. Is that people, because they want to believe in something so bad, they may know that this person is full of shit, but because it makes them feel good to have hope, they will go ahead and follow a liar and a fraud. Even if Juan Soto decides to sign with the Red Sox, it's not because of the fucking Mick. And he's not going to get any apologies from me. He's one of those people that shoots for the moon. And if it happens to happen that way, then he can be able to ride his 15 fucking minutes of fame. If it doesn't happen, then it's just like any other conspiracy theorist out there. They just jump to the next thing. And his credibility that he never had is shot. He doesn't give a shit. He didn't have any credibility before this. So what does it matter if he doesn't have any after? Right? It's about taking this risk that he may sign just because you got the fact that the Bruins head coach got fired, okay? Anybody could have called that. It's upsetting that so many people want to believe in a lie that they'll go ahead and fill this guy's social media platform with likes and views and all this shit. It's a grifter. But what if it were true? What if the Red Sox are the ones to win the Juan Soto sweepstakes? How would you feel as a Met fan? Would that bother you that he chose the Red Sox?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it would hurt because I just been even when he was traded to the Yankees, I'm like, oh, next year he's gonna be on our side. So it definitely, I don't know. I've been dreaming of it for a while, so I would feel some type of way. But
I hear you. I wouldn't be mad if he chose the Boston Red Sox because, in a way, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I don't got no beef with Boston. We got no smoke with Boston. We good with the Red Sox. But the fact that Juan Soto would be a Boston Red Sox and have to torment those Yankees every year for 16 plus games, I'd love it. I would. I really would. You have some Yankee fans out there right now that they would rather him end up in Boston than the Mets. That's how paranoid they are. It doesn't matter how much money you guys get. You guys are still going to be second rate. Okay. We'll see. So that's the Red Sox. Do the Blue Jays have a chance? I don't think so. I think the Blue Jays are only in it to drive the price up because you have a desperate owner that has a lot of money to spend, but he won't spend it on the players that he should be spending it on, which is Vladdy and Bo Bichette. So I don't think that they have a chance. Dodgers, I'll never say that they don't have a chance because what they've created is just, it's ridiculous. The fact that they can be able to kick $1 billion down the road is nasty work. And it's amazing how that can be able to continue to play itself out. Yankees. Yankees are a threat. I think Juan Soto enjoyed his time playing in New York for the Yankees. I think he enjoyed being a Yankee. I think he enjoyed the perks of being a Yankee. I think he enjoyed the stage. But my biggest issue with the Yankees is that you have an owner that him and his GM think that they know more than anybody. That they believe that just because it's the Yankee lineage that people will just kowtow and accept the history and go that direction. I don't necessarily believe that's a fact. I think they're really going to have to sell him on consistency and what are they going to do to build this team up. They have a lot of holes to fill. We've seen what the Yankees look like all year when it was just Soto and Judge hitting shots. What are they going to do after that? You sign Soto. What's the next move? I haven't heard anything from the Yankees in regards to that. I haven't heard any fans. What's the next move? Who's on the radar? Who are you trying to get? Corbin Burns? You trying to get Max Fried? It's going to cost you. Cost you a lot. So if you're complaining about giving Juan Soto the money, at that point, if you re-sign a Juan Soto, you might as well go all the way in just like you did in 2009. And that's the last time that you guys actually won the World Series. Oh, makes sense. The last time that you spent like maniacs, you won the World Series. You would think that a person like Hal Steinbrenner will know that. And he likes to flaunt, oh, well, we make the most revenue in baseball. Yeah, okay. Show me. Don't be cheap. Put your money where your mouth is. If you make the most revenue in baseball every year, then what does it matter giving Juan Soto $50 million a year? What does it matter giving him the highest pay or the richest contract in North American history? What does it matter? Don't sell your fans on something that you are telling them you got all this money. You get no, show them. There should not be a hard line in the sand for a generational player. That's where I think Steve Cohen's at. That's why I believe that he'll be a Met. Not even because I'm a fan. Even if I wasn't a Mets fan, I would still believe that Steve Cohen would get him because I put myself in those shoes. If I'm a billionaire 20 times over, and I can be able to afford a player that's generational, that's a great, he might have his defensive, lapses and liabilities and all that stuff, but that bat is something special. The flair for the dramatic, something special. The marketing ability, something special. The fact that kids idolize this guy. The fact that he's 26 years old and that you'll never probably see a shooting star like him at that age in free agency, probably in the next, it's going to be a while. Guys like him don't hit free agency. There's a reason for it. So because of that, there's no price I wouldn't pay. If it's 800 million, if it's 850, it doesn't matter. It's a figure to me. What he represents is something bigger than the number of 700 or 750 or whatever it is. He represents change. He represents you being serious and you telling your fans, I'm not effing around anymore. Neither should you as a fan base. Don't accept mediocrity anymore. I just went out and spent $700+ million on a player that everybody says is one of the best, if not top 5 bats we've seen in the last 25 years. There's no price I won't pay to see the joy on my fan base's faces because it symbolizes change. That's what it is. So if you're an owner, that's the price that you're paying. You're paying for change. Boston needs it. The Mets need it. Dodgers don't need it, but I can understand why they're in it. Why not? And the Yankees need to tell their fan base, hey, yeah, we got to the World Series, but we too are looking for change to get back to the stability that we had in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Change. Juan Soto symbolizes change, and whoever lands him is going to be telling or sending that message to their fan base.